wizards then. You don't, nor would I suggest attempting to do so. The cowled wizards are dangerous. I would pray that they do not discover your interest. You know anything about the incident in the promenade you mentioned? The cowled wizards arrested 2 magic users. Shadow thieves were also involved, apparently attacking one of the wizards. Beyond that, no, I know very little. Why would the shadow thieves be interested in attacking a wizard? I don't know. Why don't you ask them? Oh, I see. Well, I'll be going then. On your way then.
For the glory of arm.
Another civil servant.
Soon's patience, not another one.
All I get all day long is complaints. Complaints upon complaints and more complaints. How about a pat on the back for once? Oh, poor civil servants. Here's Lord Ketlar Argrim.
I'll heed no churlishness, peasant.
Yes, you'll do. You, the pretty elf there. I need a new mistress, and I think you'll do nicely. Harry's saying, not in a million years, you foul beast. Kered, let's get away from him, please. God, everyone wants to turn Harry into a little sex slave. It's because she's a blonde elf with blue eyes. This is the first king of Aman, Esmel Torlath, who established the country after the breakup of the Shun Empire almost 1,000 years ago. The throne below the statue is long unoccupied. Who's this guy? Council Secretary? Yeah, we get it. Bodyguard. Council Secretary Iwin.
My time is quick, so be brief, commoner.
The Council of 6 rules all of Aman, yes, but also the city of Afkatla. But they aren't currently sitting. Bureaucracy is overseeing things here at the moment. That's good to know. And who might you be?
You are more than welcome in my sight.
Good business to you. Is there aught that I can help with you with? Well, who are you? I am the magistrate of Afkatla, by Lana Lunlin. Why is that of interest to you? A friend of mine, Imoen, was taken captive by the cowled wizards for using magic in the city. Is there anything I can do to free her? I see. But your friend used magic within the city limits. You are aware that this is a violation of Amanish law. You do not allow magic users to go unchecked. How long is she to be imprisoned? Imoen is no evil sorceress. It has been our experience that magic corrupts. You see the result of your friend's battle in the promenade. An entire section collapsed. The cowled wizards will have taken your friend for rehabilitation, and she will not be released until that process is completed. But Imoen wasn't responsible for what happened in the promenade. That was another wizard. We got there at the end of the battle. Another wizard or your Imoen, it matters not. She used magic, and cowled wizards cannot stop to sort out who was directly responsible for the damage. But if this Imoen you speak of is a good and responsible user of her abilities, then I imagine that her rehabilitation would not take long. What is this rehabilitation you're talking about? How long does it take? It would, well, I will not lie to you, sir. We do not normally concern ourselves overmuch with the prisoners that the cowled wizards take. For the most part, these magic users they capture are dangerous or psychotic. Protecting us from these people is a valuable service. If they've taken someone out of zealousness, because she was a mage present in a major magical disturbance, well, I can do nothing. The cowled wizards are not under our command. They do us a service, but they do as they wish. Their prison is a secret even to us, as are their methods. I'm sorry, my good man, but there is truly nothing that we can do for you. Hopefully the cowled wizards will see their error and release your friend. So much help that was. Korgig X-Hand.
Is there a reason you are here? You should make an appointment to request an audience, or speak directly with Officer Rowanor.
He serves well as liaison to the nobility. Sorry to bother you, I was just looking around. As you will, but you may not be allowed access to some areas. This is the heart of the government, after all. Jeremiah Jamtoes.
You're rather outlandish folk to be wandering round here.
I even had a herald come and actually see my farm. He decided it would be too much work to change the mistake that was my farm listed as a castle, so he said that he saw a castle there and left. Well, that's interesting. And it looks like there's only one person left to talk to, and that would be this
No
guy.
trouble out of you.
Tolgerias.
I am one of the few who are chosen.
Ah, yes, I see Medine has proven to be his faithful self as usual. How do you do, my lord, considering the city is so harsh on strangers, eh? Perhaps Medine has let slip a little of what this is about? No? Well, yes, I do have something I would like you very much to do, if you care to hear it. Well, the first thing I'd like to know is where Imoen is. Imoen? Ah, the girl arrested along with the wizard. I do not have such inconsequential information on me, so put aside such demands. I will not put it aside. Either you tell me where Imoen is, or you shall not receive my assistance. I will look into the matter for you if you perform this task. However, I can guarantee nothing. If this means we do not work together, so be it. It galls me greatly, and is even worse that you ask for a blind leap of... he doesn't know that. I had hoped differently, but a chance is better than nothing. Tell me more about the reward, and I may be even more inclined. The reward. Adventurers have much use for items that cowed wizards hold. It is sad that magic is so despised in Athkatla, for it has many uses. We will offer you an item of substantial magical power, as well as a good deal of gold coin. But again, I must have your word on the matter before I continue. Well, I don't know how to give you my word on the matter I know nothing of. Yes, it is a lot for I to ask, eh? You are more than capable of performing this task, and will conflict with none of your current loyalties. And you would garner the goodwill of the cowed wizards, not to mention a substantial reward. But if you are determined to refuse, I certainly cannot stop you. Well, he said he would get information about Imoen for us, and that's really what we need and what we want. That's really our best lead, and it doesn't involve having to deal with shadow thieves or even sketchier individuals. Alright then, I agree to perform this task. Tell me what you would have me do. Excellent. Your agreement means that the cowed wizard shall hold you to your word. This matter must be handled with discretion and expediency. There's something that has been plaguing us for more than a week now, and has become quite alarming. You know of the prevailing attitude against magic here in Alban, yes? Well, amongst some of it is even worse than that. A burning, palpable hatred. One particular man here in Athkatla has murdered 2 of our number in cold blood. He is currently in hiding, and we need you to track this fellow down. We have been unable to do so, much to our frustration. Cowed wizards cannot be assaulted without repercussions, or will lead to serious problems. Well, who is this murderer then, and how am I supposed to track him down where you failed? He is Valigar Korthala, last son of a healthy family and a true brute. Ask around and you may discover if he is hiding within the city or someplace else. He has a home in the Docks district, where he may have fled to the Umar Hills. His friends and servants will not speak to us, but they may to you. Oh, Is there anything else I should know about? There's nothing I can think of. Perform your promised task and the cowed wizard shall be pleased. And once I have found this fellow, what am I to do with him? We do not ask that you commit any murder. We wish Valigar to be delivered to us, that is all. He will likely resist, so if you must kill him, so be it. Cheer saying, while surely all murderers must be brought to task, I wonder what manner of justice the cowed wizards would apply. It is something to consider. But if you do kill him, I simply must have his body. Valigar must be delivered to us whether he is dead or alive. You understand, yes? Very well then. I'll do my best to procure this murderer for you. You gave your word, so I expect nothing less. I await the sight of this murderer's body soon. Well, I was actually thinking of bringing him in alive. Whatever.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
You must gather your party before
So now we struck a deal with the Cowed Wizards. And
No trouble out of you.
we bought a license, so now we can
Trouble
actually
out of
heal
you.
ourselves.
Trouble out of you.
Without having to worry about starting a riot.
I
Good to
have
know.
been pleased with the brutal folk since the Cormyreans sent the price of turnips through the roof during the onion famine.
That was an odd comment from him. Whatever.
Whatever I can do to help.
Alright then, it doesn't look like there's really much else to do here. I mean, these are all private estates, and we have really no reason to go to any of them. So I guess our business here is done. We got a magic license, and now we have a very curious little gnome named Jam Jensen as part of our party. What should we do? Kind of at a bit of a crossroads here. I mean, there is actually quite a bit going on now. There is investigating the Docks District, trying to find this Valigar Krthala, and if he doesn't prove to be there, going all the way out to the Umar Hills, and not only to help that child and all the problems they're having over that way, but also, yeah, to help them. Oh, what was I thinking of? Help the child. Oh, right, and look for Valigar. Quite a bit going on. Kinda not really sure what to do first, actually. And not really sure who exactly we want to be taking with us right now.
Just name what you want.
Well, I think for the time being we should go... yeah, to the docks, I suppose. I'm taking a good look around. Oh, we should probably make note of Czar. In fact, where he was. That putz. Different places. There's actually a tavern here. That Mavar's Guild Hall that Yoshimo warned us about. Some person named Cromwell. Asking people around, it looks like Valigar's home is supposedly over this way, right next to the Temple of Ogma. And of course the Shadow Thief Guild Hall.
Of course.
Which is surprisingly conspicuous. Well, I suppose, let me see, it's this building, right? Yep, this looks like this is the entrance to Valigar's home. Alright, so, this seems like a decent spot to save. Let's call this Kered Larae a bigger party. Alright. And, I think that's probably enough for now. I think we're gonna pause for the time being and continue the adventure a little later on. I'm not really sure at this point, well, I should say Kered isn't really sure at this point who he just really wants going along in the party. I mean, Minsk, Jaheira, Yoshimo, and himself, I mean, they really fill the four classic roles of mage, warrior, thief, and healer. Aerie and Jan, as interesting as they are just kind of extra, really. And he isn't really sure whether he wants... I mean, he likes them, I think Jan kind of rubs off on him a little bit better than Aerie does, simply because of her complaining. And, that's the thing, though. I mean, he doesn't really need them to come along with him on every single little adventure, too. I mean, Aerie wants to help out this Rael is shy. Jan doesn't have anything of his own going on, at least for the time being. Minsk wants to help out the people in the Umar Hills. Yoshimo is always just kind of going along for the ride. Jaheira, also nothing really going on, although she has been having dreams of us recently. So that should definitely catch our attention. And as for Kered, well, he's always just looking whimsical and thoughtful, because that's pretty much his default expression, I guess. Alright, so enough of that for now. We shall continue his adventure at a later time. Thanks for watching, and see you later. Bye-bye.